Try that. Ah. Okay. Okay. Well, that was weird. For some reason, my mic decided to glitch out or disconnect. So yeah. My name is Rexmon of Rexmon Productions, and if you've seen my live streams before, you might notice a little different with my setup because I got a new desk a while back, and even though it's a pain in the butt to like maneuver around, as I've said in a previous recording this week, though the downside is I need to buy some thicker shades or either that or buy some more Funko Pops or something like that, or ask my brother or my sister to give me more Funko Pops just so I can fully cover that one row, that last little corner of my windowsill, because despite having curtains on it, like, it's weird how the camera works. Like, this section, the Funkos, like, perfectly cover the window, but then there's the other half that causes a weird light glare, so, but, oh well. But this is really cool, because now I can see my TV, and see the laptop, and the webcam, and all that stuff, so, now, everything will hopefully sound better, because I'll hopefully have the mic at a more closer, more convenient, constructive angle to where I can be heard properly, because sometimes my friends have watched my live streams and like, you're kind of sounding a little muted or too far away from the mic there, Rexmon. And of course, sometimes over the past, I'll look away too long from my monitor, which is also my laptop, and not see the comments that people are trying to say to me right now. But anyway, thank you for anybody who might be watching my live stream tonight. If the glare is a little uh, distracting or hurting your eyes, I will try my best to like tilt my monitor down or just stand in a position that'll hopefully block the glare as best as I can. Because yeah, looking at it through my angle, I'm really trying not to cause too much of a bleeding shine. And tonight I'm wearing my special, don't know if I can see well, Power Ranger t-shirt. White Ranger, Tommy Oliver. I think that's like the best right now, and hopefully in the next 10 minutes the sun will go down a little. That was a baseball bat, apparently, that tipped over. Hello. Yeah, thankfully, it was just a small little whoops. Yeah. So, yeah, live stream time, yeah. So, now, what we've done in the past, this is, I think, yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection, and this is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 2, the original title Dark Duel Stories game, released in 1999, exclusively in Japan, up until this year of February, when they digitally remastered the game and released it for Switch and PC. I think it only came out on PC and Switch. I'd have to relook that up, but we are now, after defeating end story boss Maximilian Pegasus like a week or two ago, we are now trying to defeat secret boss Ishizu Ishtar, whom we have actually already defeated 3 times, because once on live stream and twice off camera for grinding. But yeah, I will always do the 5th and final victory and the first victory on live stream. Fools who seek the treasure of the royal house, you shall have a curse cast upon you. I really love how they made Ishizu look a little more edgier in this game and more villainous. It's really awesome. Let me think. So, the downside about facing Ishizu, and dear lord, I have nothing but crap. So yeah, this is a, already we're starting off the live stream week, and not very successful or fulfilling. So sad. One can also stretch out the webcam a little bit better, just to make that look a little better too. I don't know. No, that I don't know if that might actually cut me off a little bit. I don't know. Maybe if I don't know. Try that angle a little bit. I try to adjust my my webcam so that way it doesn't cut out content from the actual video game recording. I haven't quite mastered editing and green screen angling and alterations quite yet. My buddy Jack Raz and my other buddy GameQuest You know, they know what they're doing when they do this kind of stuff. Me, on the other hand, I'm still a noob when it comes to that kind of stuff, so there you go. Alright, now this hand's a little bit better, and it's got Ishizu being defensive, which is music to my ears. Let's see, what you hide behind. Ooh, I hate that, because what is that, 18 or 19 attack? 19? I guess I got no other choice but to switch the Bass to defense mode. That sucks. Yeah, it really sucks because if Ishizu doesn't have ace heavy hitter monsters, she has turtle tactics, and sometimes I can do good with a turtle tactic, but I just do not have those kind of cards. Ooh, did I draw one of my ace monsters? Yes, I did. Thankfully, Ishizu is not packing any pyro types, so boom, go get him, Ushioni. Boom. Let's just hope she doesn't. Okay, she's on defensive now. Great. No, that's a mystery. That's a fiend. I don't have any light types, and I don't want to throw out my baby dragon. Technically, I don't even want to throw out my battle ox, but yeah, well, kind of have no other choice. But ooh, we got lucky there. That was a sky dragon. Weak defense, and I have type attribute advantage, which is always great. So with Ushioni, we will hopefully not get duped by a 22 or 23, because that's another thing about she has a, crap, that's, really, Machine King is in this game too? That's so dumb, because Machine King, well, what's funny is I did have a water monster, but it got killed early on, and Machine King is not only stronger, but due to type advantage, I can't beat him. I don't think such a fusion would work. So, yeah, that is not so. I'll try one more time, but I don't know what it is with the Shizu. She has all the even Pegasus is easier than this. It's weird how beefy they make Ishizu. Like, it's like so annoying. Like, I don't know. I think Yami Yugi, aka Atem, as a secret boss in the first game of this game was similar in difficulty, but easier maybe? I don't know. Lead with a Mega Zowler. She's usually probably led with another heavy hitter defender. Let's risk it. Yeah, I had a feeling. Owie. I think I have a fire type in hand, but I don't know if I should use it. Oh, actually I have two. Oh, well, I mean, they're both forest types, so what have I got to lose, eh? Type advantage is fun, useful, but sometimes it can be really double-edged and very annoying. Nice try, Shizu. You hit my trap card. Alright, so I technically have a brief, slight advantage, but it won't last longer till next turn over. But hey, fusion time for Flame Swordsman. And I guess both S card go, might as well. So boom, we will flambe the Nico Gal. Then we will electrocute her directly. I wonder if Merrick Ishkar is the secret boss in this game. Oh, Growth Spectre, but hopefully she's still a forest type, which means I still have type advantage. Ooh. Oh, that is so bull, I hate that. And, well, thankfully, I didn't realize I had top decked my last dragon, so that's always convenient. Yay. So, that's lucky right there. Got a little trust mine right there. But, yeah, sometimes, if they're not actually based on the attributes like forest or water, they're based on like fiend or light, and that's just so all kinds of complications and annoyances. And then Punished Eagle, just as strong as my, ooh, but I top decked my strongest monster in the whole deck, my guy, Fierce Knight. I really wish I had Curse of Dragon, I haven't gotten lucky yet and won a Curse of Dragon yet for this game. Because as far as I know, no dragon can fuse with Gaia in this game to make the dragon champion. It'd be cool to pull it off, but sadly, no such luck. So let's swing with Gaia. Yay. I have one of those in my deck too. Lead with, I can't tell if that's supposed to be Blast Dragon or... Oh no, Bio Dragon Jungle. And Baby Dragon for the kill, so... Third time was the charm for our 4th victory. And you need 5 victories in these classic Yu-Gi-Oh games for story progression. Alright. Please say I want something pretty. Monst Turtle, wait, is that the... Yeah, that's so lame. Why is she giving crap now all of a sudden? Oh well, I know. Funny enough, I've done a couple of off-camera grinds with Kaiba, and I've actually won a lot of good monsters. Like, I got 2 copies of Judgment in this deck. But if we are stupid lucky, like we were the last match, this will be our... Oops, I hit the deck button. This will be our 5th match, story progression, so if there are more secret bosses, we can move on to the next challenge, because I did a live stream of the original Yu-Gi-Oh game. I never know what she would lead with. Lead with Dancing Fairy. I might just fall back on this one because all I did was draw my crap cards. Giant Red Sea Snake, that's enough for base monsters unless I grab. Oh, actually, yeah, Bulldog Cargo. I mean, might as well try, right? But, I did play the original game, which is just titled Yu-Gi-Oh! From 1998. Same year as Season 0 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Original anime. Yeah, so... see, that is so lame. Though, I am curious. What does Shizu go for, Kamikaze, or... Oh, that's lucky. That is stupid lucky. Okay, that's Pyre, that's a mystery. Maybe it's a forest. I don't know. I'll take the chance, but I'm just glad that the AI has the mentality of, no, I'm not gonna do a kamikaze. Wow, that sucks. That really sucks, cause like, seriously, wow. That's gonna be a pain in the ass for the next 10-20 minutes. I don't know. But, I like how the AI has as like a, wow, that's actually a really weak monster for Mai. That doesn't even, I mean, not Mai, Ishizu. I'm shocked Ishizu's running anything with less than, 15, to be honest. I'll lead with the Cyber Commander, see how that works. Because Wall Shadow is like, is a dark attribute monster, I need to draw, like, my Time Wizard, because that's the only, Dream, Tribe monster that I know is in my deck. At least playing on my other monsters is forcing a bait and switch, and hey, I have my guy, the Fierce Knight, so... Situations could be worse. They could be a lot worse. Let's see. Monstrous Bird or Monstrous Eagle. I actually have that in my deck somewhere too, but... Hey, there's Battle Ox. Yeah, that's the one monster. Let's lead with, I guess, my other Dancing Fairy. And let's charge. What's bizarre about these original games, they let you have literally, as far as I know, as many copies of the same card as you want. I think I have like 5 or 6 copies of Dancing Fairy in my deck. Why? Because she almost costs nothing to be in your deck, whereas other cards cost 20 to 30. Gotta throw out something, I'm sorry, girl. Another reason why I like having Dancing Fairy, you can fuse her with the right kind of monster to make a relatively higher class monster, which is really great if you can get the pieces on board. Yep. But as long as the Shizu keeps hiding behind the shadow wall, there you go again. I think that's the 4th. one we played all game. So, yeah. Oh, what? Ashizu got... Oh, God forbid it's another one, and that's why. Well, I mean, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess. No, it's actually a wrong terminology. Let's not use that terminology. But, alright, let's see what happens. Wow, Ishizu is hiding. That's cool. Ooh, this is fun. Because we got Mystic Elf, Female Monster, Swamp Battle Guard, a Dark Attribute Monster, boom! Dark Elf. Really awesome to have. I'm kind of feeling slightly discouraged, but I will lead with Battle Ox. Let's see what we have on. Ooh, the Harpy Ladies. You know, another reason why these games never came into the States, especially these games specifically, they were way too mature for American audiences back in those days, especially with the artwork for a lot of monsters, like, you know, females and some of the males. Way too scandalous, way too not safe for the workplace, and here's the problem, it's Pokori Box. Ooh, or is it? Because earlier, oh hey, my Ushioni, wait, what's his attribute? A fiend. I have a light attribute monster. We just won our 5th match against Ishizu. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, these games were like way too dark and way too mature back in the early 2000s, late 1990s, because this one came out in 1999, and of course, you know, the States didn't want to see that in the hands of American kids between the ages of 5 and 13. It seems like that strong heart of yours has beaten my curse. You must treasure it always. You won, so you get twin-headed TD? Good luck on your next duel. What is twin-headed TD? Oh, twin-headed Thunder Dragon! Wow! That's a pretty cool card prize. Okay. Meeting Mike. Hey, Mom. Love you too. How you doing? Here. Yeah. Sorry, I had to mute my mic for a minute. So, we finally did it. Wait, I think that was our 5th victory. Let's double check the records, cause yeah, Ishizu 5 battles, 5 victories, 7 fixes. That's it? Because, like, in the first one, Secret Boss is Yami Yugi after you defeat Pegasus 5 times. I mean, that feels, like, really anticlimactic. Like, you don't get to find Yami Yugi, and Ishizu Ishtar is the secret boss that comes out of nowhere. Do I have to fight Little Yugi a couple more times? Because I've already defeated him 12. I'll do Little Yugi. I don't know. It's confusing, actually. I'm actually shocked that, there's no other secret bosses after Ishizu. It's weird. I mean, that was kind of anticlimactic, really. Even Ishizu's 5th defeat, interaction was really anticlimactic, too. I don't know. I might look that up, I don't know. That was way too anticlimactic. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm still working on setups because, you know, I mean, this new desk I got a while back really helps, but, yeah. Alright, let's fuse up. We got the Dark Elf. I put Mecha Blast in the deck so that we would have a decently strong enough water attribute monster, because, excuse me, because Ishizu has some strong fire type monsters, so there you go. But alright, I want to be a powerful duelist like my grandpa. I'll win next time. Blackland Fire Dragon. Ooh, I like that dragon. He's cool. But yeah, I mean, why is there no Yeah, I'm gonna look that up if there are other secret bosses that you have to like do a thing or something, because I don't know, because what's funny is, oops, oh yeah, because, yeah, this is where you change your name. Yeah, I don't think you see, yeah, you see Yami Yugi, oh yeah, that speaker's not yet ready. Yeah, you see Yami Yugi only when you, enter the password mode, or the change your name mode. So I'm actually gonna switch games now to a different game. Where'd you go? Chef of Destruction. Now, I don't believe... No, I did actually defeat Weevil on the last live stream. I can't remember if I dueled against Mako Tsunami in one. So I'm actually going to talk to Mako real quick. I know I dueled against my... Oh, okay, I did. Okay. So I've actually gotten all the spirit cards. All my live streams are always recorded and saved. Ooh, what, you got anything to say? You have gathered the required spirit cards. Oh, yeah. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter what you bring when I win, it's all over for you. It's very funny that these are corrupted versions of the enemies you've defeated earlier, because they have the weird dark aura Yami field, but what's ridiculous about that is, like, adversaries like Weevil Underwood get no benefit from that because he's an insect class fighter. Bean Soldier, yeah. Bean Soldier wouldn't have gotten a power buff from that. Now, going up against Bones was difficult because they gave him all kinds of weird fiend types to compensate for the lack of insects, not insects, zombies, because Bones is a zombie class fighter duelist. Yeah, that might have not been the best approach, because I actually don't possess, yeah, that might not have, I'm not a goof. That's Grapple, got rid of a Koala Hercules. Well... yeah. Yeah, placing the Amazonas Archer before the Acid Trap Hole was kind of a goof on my part. Wait, well, it is a plant-based monster, so I guess that makes sense. Ooh, Trap Monkey, that's a good top deck. So yeah, not doing too terrible. Not doing too terrible. Yeah. Nice try, Weevil. Gotta get up pretty early to hit me with a trap. Alright. Sometimes what sucks about this chair is that it rolls around too much. It's a great chair, and also this, what's funny about the swivel I need, it's unleveled on one side of it, so I gotta, like, get, like, some paper or something like that to, put under the feet, so that way it doesn't tilt and bounce. Oh, now my hand's grabbing. Ah, there we go. Alright. I mean, as great as it is that I'm drawing all my best control pieces, you know, it's just kind of annoying that I just can't draw any of my heavier hitters. Ah, okay, now this is where shit gets difficult, because we will just stop his field spells and all that. That kind of puts a hiccup in the strategy, and yeah, I really was hoping to draw Baby Dragon at this point, but I didn't, because I got 2 Time Wizards on the board, and it's kind of ridiculous that I have yet to draw Baby Dragon to make 1,000 Dragon. That would really help take control of the game right now, but sadly no such luck. No such luck. And chances are that is probably another Acid Trap hole, courtesy of Weevil. Switch. How many cards? Wow, he only has 1 card in his hand left. I didn't realize. Well, something's stuck in my nail. Ooh, yay! Well, slow him down, hopefully. Well, that is a... Oh, Flying the Hercules. Okay. I'm not necessarily worried about what he's holding in his hand. It just really sucks I can't draw my Baby Dragon. And he's clearly played another trap card, which sucks because even if I were to attack him... Oops. This is redundant. Let's see real quick. Just the vigor. Yep. Might as well proc his traps. Oh! Well, oh well. Yeah, that one coming. Okay, so that, if it's not a trap, then what would it be? Because if these are insects, why would he... It's probably maybe a forest or something to tease me into thinking he dropped the trap, I don't know. Kinda like what Fake Trap is for. I don't want to play any of my other Time Wizards, because that was a loud, vroom motorcycle. Alright, let's see. What's this? Scoundrel will help me. Well, yeah, but not quite. I mean, I'm trying to top deck. Weevil has no cards in his hand. But, yeah. Scorpion, yeah. Nope. Oh, so it was a plant power-up booster card. Okay, that makes more sense because Weevil has plant type monsters in this deck. Well, well, I'm out of life points, so try again. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't draw a Baby Dragon. I drew all 3 of my Time Wizards, as lame as that was, but not one single Baby Dragon. 3 Time Wizards, but not one of my Baby Dragons. That broke my heart. Oh well. Here we go again with Weevil. And now I'm thirsty again, so let's refill my mug. My glass. I should start drinking out of a mug. I think I have a special mug somewhere in my room, but I don't know where I put it. Alright, let's see here. Hopefully a good trap card, because until Weevil draws his forest card, his insects are kind of sort of... Well, they're not nerfed, they're just not as strong as they should be. Good. Stops your attack and debuffs your monster. I'm having a really bad case of deja vu, like this is the exact same hand that we had when we just dueled. That's redundant and messed up. Yep, this is the exact same hand. I'm so angry right now. Not even funny. Well, maybe win this by not making the same mistake? I don't know, that's what's ridiculous. Sometimes you get the same hand despite circumstances, sometimes you don't. Just very weird. Well, I don't know, maybe I might as well just attack a Time Wizard, I don't know. Yeah, it sucks. I don't even know how to properly pronounce my angel's name right. My Scalangol probably is how you would say it. We'll go back to 900, but then the Time Wizards will get slightly nerfed because, yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. And I think all that Weevil has now in his hands, I think he already tributed. Excuse me. I think he already tributed Hercules Beetle or Quagga Hercules. I mean, on the plus side, because we know we need to go more aggressive, I suppose. Weevil's like really uber super in the red right now, which is great for us. But I also know we don't get to draw really anything that would help us take over. Yep, because right there. I don't know what you're holding. And I'm very certain that he has, in fact, placed one of his Esther Trap holes. Yep. Yeah, metagaming, funny, but... oh. Annoying, but because I literally got the same hand. It's literally the exact same hand as last time. Sometimes, I mean, that almost never happens, not to this degree, but weird. Well, I drew my other one. I actually don't even remember what I draw. Well... and I get a Chump Blocker to hide behind. And then Weevil, I think at this point, draws his Mystic Tomato, yep, and then he uses up his Wild Germs. And to anyone who might be watching this, like, geez, dude, don't you have stronger monsters? And I do! But I'm not drawing them. Aw, that's just cheeky. Well, let's see if I top deck any of my stronger monsters. Nope, did not. I mean, Weevil's out of gas too, but all he has to do is top deck one more monster and he auto-wins the game. Yeah, that's... yeah. Okay, so that was really ridiculous that that happened like that. So, I'll try again, but this time I'm not actually going to go directly to Pegasus's castle, which is actually where we are right now in the story arc of the game. We're trying to go to Pegasus's castle and defeat Pegasus, who is actually... Ooh, the sun finally said I can readjust my laptop to be maybe a little bit better. I don't know if that's a better angle. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't quite know yet. Somebody, if anybody watches this live stream, let me know. But, What's funny is there's no Yugi and Joey because, again, check out my previous live streams because where we are in the story arc. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to duke it out with Oh, now I start with the hand of Baby Dragon and Time Wizard. That's hilarious. But yeah, because of the story aspect, you know, Joey and Yugi are actually trapped in Pegasus's castle somewhere fighting Pegasus's minions. So we can fight the brainwashed, corrupted Pegasus, whose name I have no idea how to properly pronounce. It is bizarre. Alright, let's figure this out. Actually, how many cards in hand? Oh wow, dude dumped his whole hand that turn. Oh, boo! I hate you. Hurts you, Duke Devlin. Fun fact, like, Duke Devlin's one of the few characters in this game that truly changes up their deck to be more difficult and more of a deadly adversary as the story progresses. And it's really weird because in the beginning of the game, Duke Devlin in this video game is a harder adversary to duel with than Yugi and Joey both. Well, okay, type advantage, thank you. And I guess I'll defend with a Time Wizard. Excuse me. Oh, boo on you. Ooh, Skeletal. Please let me draw my other baby dragon. No. It's actually a decent pull. It's my Kyryushin. Lets you change the terrain. Baby Dragon! Alright, it's finally here. We can finally Time Wizard into Baby Dragon. Finally. 1000 Dragon! Alright. Oh wait, itchy. Alright. Oh, I hate it when Duke pulls that. It's really weird the cards that they put in Duke Devlin's deck, because like early in the game, he has this one card that I can't properly pronounce, but basically it's a burn spell that literally snipes you for 200 points times the number of cards in your hand. So if Duke Devlin starts the game off with that card and he has the first turn of the game, that's 1,000 points of damage right before the game's really started, and it's so annoying that he can pull that combo off. Oh, he'll kill Kyryushin with that. Alright, wow. What? If it wasn't for that spellbinding circle, the duel would have already been over. So, I'm gonna run back to HQ and heal because, yeah. Gotta do that first before I go to Pegasus' castle, because you have to heal in between every duels, apparently. That's an annoying factor of every Chef of Destruction, but... Ow, my foot. Alright, Pegasus Castle. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Hello, Weevil. Hey, alright! Alright. We just might pull off the Time with 1,000 Dragon combo this game. Nice try, Weevil. Alright, so, Trap Master, who is so OP in this game, I love it. Ridiculous, but it's funny. Because what's funny is in the TCG, Trap Master was only a creature card that flipped. Let me see that face down card on your side of the board. And if it's trapped, yay! I get to paper shred because I'm the Trap Master. But in the video games, Trap Master just creates a nasty trap hole. We get to do it! Let's just switch Trap Master to defensive. What you gonna do now, Weevil? Ah, I got 1,000 Dragon. Ooh. I haven't seen you in a while. I should leave you in attack mode. Ancient land to summon La Jin, the genie of the land. Which is actually, to my understanding, how in the TCG, same ability, except, yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to really look up the Ancient Lamp, because I'm rusty on the TCG lore. How Ancient Lamp works. Oop, what's that? That is Flame Swordsman. See, I'm just now decking all my base support and aggressive synergy. Awesome. And yeah. Booyah! Alright. Dual victory. Bounce one by one. Lame. Drill. Queen? Those weird cactuar creepy monsters. So we're gonna save right here. See what happens. Up, evil Mako. Witness the darkest depths of my dueling spirit. Alright. Fair. Practical. Whoa, water armadics. Okay, so this is cool. I actually did draw Baby Dragon and Time Lizard, but I don't have any Acid Trap holes to combo for their protection, so it might be a while till we can pull that combo off. Alright, the only downside is, well, okay. I'm only doing it this way because there's no doubt in my mind that Miko would probably kill Baby Dragon before I can even play Time Wizard, so I'm just throwing out my meanies in case that I can tribute one of them to play Flame Sword. Well, actually, against even an evil Mako Tsunami, not really a I guess I could go this route. I don't really know. Ooh, but then again, this tactic might actually work. So Time Wizard in defense mode, pray that Mako kills one of my Dorons, and then play Baby Dragon. Alright. Oh, but... oh, you cheeky bastard! I hate when he does that. Because literally, I could go aggressive, but now he just changed the scenery. Do not know what to do right now. Yep. Turtle Bird! Well, I mean, I could set the invisible wire and pray that he doesn't swing. What anything other than a turtle bird? Oh, that is... I hate you, Mako. Because I don't... Because, like, I don't have any more and unfortunately, that's a wind monster, so even if I did have Thousand Dragon, one part, the Swords of Revealing Light, which is so lame that the evil versions of all these characters have that card, hate that. And then there's the situation where, you know, the Swords was keeping me from attacking, so no matter what I could have generated, that was slowing down a turn, yay. Please lead with Roaring Sea Snake. Do not swing with anything other than Roaring Sea Snake. You suck! But then again, I do the same tactic, but still. Oh, that sucks. I can't get an advantage on this guy. I can't, it sucks. Evil Mako Tsunami is kicking my butt, and oh my... I am an idiot, because I forgot that Lajin gets a field bonus. I am a... wow. I swear to God, if Seto Kaiba was a real person and watching this live stream and watching me play a game, he'd be roasting me and trolling me all stream long. Because I forgot Lajin gets a field power bonus in this terrain. And yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was embarrassing, but yeah. Oh well. Okay, well, pulled off the victory, eh? Got stalled because of swords, but hey, is what it is. Ow! Dang, my nails are rugged and sharp because I keep getting scratched, broken, and cut all around this and that. Weird on my fingernail looks. Dang, what is these are? Boom! Legend. And then Legend again. Alright. But now I gotta retreat back to HQ and heal up. I typed Hydrogen. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be cactus monsters, cucumber, watermelon monsters. I have no idea what those freaky thingies are. But now I gotta run back to HQ, heal up. So lame, because there's only one place you can heal and save in game, and that is at Home Sweet Home. Oops. Oh, I accidentally clicked the button twice. Alright, let's run back to Pegasus Castle. And, okay, I want to save at the... No, that's the wrong place. I want to say the next opponent is either going to be Esperova or my Valentine. Esperova! That's actually appropriate that they make you say that in the video game, Esperova, considering in the anime and the manga, you're a dirty cheat, and a fraud, and a fake. Okay, let's see. I don't really know how to grade Esperova, because in this game he's kind of sort of moderately level difficulty, but at the same time I don't really know what kind of battle tactics Esperova has, and I don't know. Okay. That slows him down a little bit. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I will not be stupid two duels in a row and forget that my Logjin gets a power buff. Boom. If I had to guess, that card is like a machine convergence factory, because I think Esperova's like more synergized for like a combination of machines, warriors, and something else. I forget what else, but yeah. Well, that just set us back because, well, actually, he's an Earth type and my Ancient Lamp's a Wind type, so I still technically have the advantage, but we just lost the lead of it all because, yeah. Yeah, that's the kicker. Now, granted though, if he drops another Earth type monster or an electricity type, because I think Esperova wants a lot of electricities, and ooh, that's not a good sign. Yeah, that's so dumb. We're in trouble. I could really use the time wizard right now, please and thank you. Honestly, because type attribute with light beating fiend, I'll take that with a grain of salt. But unfortunately, we just lost Baby Dragon. Well, it's a fiend type, but at the same time, so I can still flick it away with the Unforgiving Maiden, but until we drop something, I don't know how to win this one now. We're just on that one, man. Okay, that's exactly what. Well, I was gonna pull. Really, that's when we get to draw into our time wizard. Really? Good lord. I mean, at this point, I just need to draw another Come on, really? I have a 0 attack monster and you choose to want... Dang it. Ooh! Okay. That'll finish the game because boom. And then we drop Beacons of Darkness. And yeah, attack directly for the execution because Flame Swordsman's a warrior and warriors get power buffs on the meadow. Alright. Oculus Hero. Eh. I hear that my brothers are calling me. They're freaking weird. Cactuar monster. Oh, no. Status, please. Yeah, no doubt. I need to go back to HQ and heal up. Let's see, move out of the way, please. We are 51 minutes into the live stream. I was really hoping there'd be some other people watching on Friday. But alas, nobody could make it. But at the same time, that's fair. Traditionally, I only stream on Saturdays. For weekly streams, but I'll be busy Saturday night tomorrow, so that's why I'm doing it tonight for Friday. But, yeah, I'll stream for maybe another 10 minutes. Oof. Excuse me. I will take one or two attempts who I believe will be Shadow My Valentine, which actually is kind of a scary concept because I don't know. Alright, it's Evil My Valentine. I don't care who I'm dueling. I always win. Evil My... Yeah. Alright, what you got? Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Facing off my... Yeah, I should have saw that one. Gentlemen. Which is why I have the power to manipulate time because I'm a dirty cheat when it comes to playing Reshuffle Destruction. So I'm not going to attack. But then again, she's probably going to treat for something strong enough to kill off. That is so dumb. Ooh, Baby Driver. The sad part though is they're long enough to see time with you. Now that has a trap hole. And I'm also dumb because I forgot I can't attack because it's an acid trap hole. Boy, am I dumb. Oh. Lame to use the power of the early days collection ability to rewind and all that, the games that you play just randomly drop, but a Rechef of Destruction is just one of the most, yes I know, I wasn't trying to click on that one game, it's just one of the most way too over the top, way too damn difficult games in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever created. The only game that I can think of that's more difficult than Rechef of Destruction by technicality is maybe Forbidden Memories on the original PlayStation. And I say that boldly because I've only seen other YouTubers play it a couple of times, and there was briefly when I was like a senior in high school, or just graduated high school, and didn't work weekends at the time yet, like I did when I was working for Walmart for 8 years and 3 months. But, a friend had the video game on original PlayStation, and boy oh boy, was that game very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. But, yeah. Well, and pow. Alright. So, I will admit, I was slightly cheating. Something that can both be seen and not seen. It's the courage to accept the pain of defeat. I always pretend to be strong, even though I feared the despair after defeat. Rexmon, you cut through the darkness. You are the light in the heart of duelists. So, how much HP do we even have? 750. So I know there's supposed to be like some really big story aspect, I think. Now that we've defeated, as far as I know, all of them, because the reality is, if there's like some big story transition, then I might stop. Oh, oh okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, hey, we caught up with Kaiba. Oh, shit. White lightning attack. Now, I will say there are a lot of cool cinematics in this game. So you finally showed up, but you're too late. That Pegasus, I will crush him myself. Oh hey, Shizu, Kaiba, you cannot win alone. One Egyptian god card isn't enough. You have no chance. Not against Pegasus and Reshef, the Dark Being. My deck is perfect. Whoever the opponent may be, defeat isn't in the cards. Sure, uh-oh. Oh no, they brainwashed Mokuba. Then duel me, big brother, with your perfect deck. You know, it's really funny. I've been rewatching original Yu-Gi-Oh! And there was and I saw a YouTube video like a couple of months ago about Mokuba and Kaiba, and that's clicked in my head. How old are they supposed to be, the Kaiba brothers? Because the reality is, I think Kaiba should only be two, if not 3 years older than Mokuba. Because if you look at their flashback scenes when they're at the orphanage, Kaiba is significantly taller than Mokuba, but it's obvious that Kaiba shouldn't be more than 2 or 3 years older. So, like, what's up with Mokuba being so short and Kaiba being, like, freaking 6 feet tall or whatever? What, do they have the same dad, different moms, or, like, the same mom, different dads? I mean, they've never really properly established that. I don't know. It's better to quit fighting and accept fate. Mokuba's spirit is under control. You know, it's funny, like, hey, Kaiba, he's so in disbelief of magic, and once again, I don't know. Oh, good God. Oh no. Oh, poor Kaiba. The one thing he loves in this world other than his money, his blue eyes, and his ego, it's Mokuba. You must duel in Kaiba's place. That is the only way to break the mind control over Mokuba. Okay. Dang it. You know what? Actually, I wanna see what happens if I say no. Okay. Sometimes I just like to try to see these fighters in okay. I just walked right through Kaiba like he was a ghost. But then again, that's kind of how Kaiba likes to walk up against people. That isn't Yugi. Yeah, it was hysterical. Alright, not a terrible hand. I've had worse. Alright, let's, yeah. I wonder if... That is such a weird card. I just don't understand the concept behind that one. Feels a little dumb and risky leading this way, but eh. Yeah, this is an interesting kind of deck. I don't know what the air quote theme is supposed to be behind it. I honestly don't. So I'll go aggressive this turn with Ancient Land, and then I'll attack with Legend. In all reality, if Mokuba's dropping combo pieces like mechanical chaser all of a sudden, I really hope he doesn't have like a field terrain alteration spell card. Because if he does, I'll lose my advantage with what I have with Lajin. Let's see what else he tried to do. Yep. Dark City. Wow. He starts off with like 15 or 16s, now he's just going all over the place with 18s. Yikes. Let's see, with Lajin, yeah, I can safely attack Drop Master for a little extra sniper damage. You know, it's also funny, I've actually seen a couple of playthrough videos. Oh my god, why? Not that monster, why? The one thing that always ruins my Lajin, Dream Monsters, specifically Man-Eater chests, when I don't have any trapples to protect myself. But as I was about to say, I've seen video gameplay footage on YouTube over the last 3 or 5 years for Rechef of Destruction, and well, no, that's the forest, which means I need, well, honestly, I dropped the kill spell, drew a kill spell. And a lot of players who play Rechef, they actually don't play it normally. They don't even grind. They use the ROM hack that lets you stack the deck with every monster with 1800 attack points or more. Or they use the... oh, Mokuba ran out of cards to play, really? He's holding nothing but... But, or they use the, in this game there's an ability where before you start the game, you can tell it you want all the cards that can be unlocked without the need for story progression. Because there are some exceptions to that game, to the games in this, where like you can unlock everything without having to, but there are still some select cards and pieces you can't unlock without story progression. Oh, I actually, did I win any well, I won some money out of that. I'm just curious, story progression duel, questionably a high difficulty match, and I only win 1 XP. I should have won 3 XP out of that, that's so dumb. Seto, it hurts, help me, Seto. Mokuba! My best, Seto Kaiba. Mokuba! Have you regained your senses? Oh. Like, it's also weird because, like, I think Kaiba is supposed to be, like, well, then again, though, I don't know, it's set in Japan, and I'm still rusty on the details, Japanese politics, and a bunch of other stuff, and it takes place in the late 90s, start of 2000 period. I mean, if you take into account Season 0, or even the manga, one's 96, one's 98, and then international both in Japan and America, they did Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters in 2000. So I don't know, I wanna say Kaiba would be like, in episode 1, 15 or 20. Thank you, yes you do, Kaiba. Oh! Wait, what? Oh no! My turn at this game. Out of nowhere, you could duel one extremely difficult opponent, only to have 3 seconds later get jumped by another difficult opponent like that. And it's stupid that the game does that to you. Oh, I'm so glad I did that way. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna actually lead with Ancient Lamp and see what happens. I mean, because Kaiba literally led off with his Forest Raider. I don't know if he has more Forest Raiders. I don't know if what he's gonna drop. Z Metal Tank. Okay, well, I still have an advantage, which is nice. So, like, ha! I top decked my my other Ancient Lamp, which is nice. But yeah, I got really dirt lucky with Kaiba like that. That was stupid dumb luck with setting a light attribute monster up against a high-class fiend monster, only for Kaiba to drop Sword Stalker. I'm actually kind of sad that Kaiba they didn't keep Sword Stalker as part of Kaiba's deck briefly in the Battle City arc. Instead, they've added like dumb dorky cards. Yeah, might as well tribute for Flame Swordsman. Now, don't get me wrong, the XYZ Dragon synergy stuff, that's cool. That's honestly cool. Wow. Alright, well, honestly, I was in this matchup. X-Head Cannon. Wow! Turn after turn after turn, Kaiba kept playing the XYZ Dragon Cannon pieces. That is hysterical, and I killed them all. But he led strong with Forest Raider, which was scary, honestly. I want a blue ass. That's cool. Received Obelisk the Tormentor. Yay. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna walk through the store, but if we get jumped with another story arc, I'm using the power of time rewind so I can retreat the heck out of here, save up, and heal up. Yeah, congratulations for passing my test. So, Rexmon, it is you who survived until the end. Okay, so I actually do not know how to pronounce this French, crazy name. It's basically Pegasus's brainwashed, corrupted alter ego by the power of Reshef, the Fallen One. So, SOL, Soul, Sky, Sky. Shiva Sky. I can't pronounce that. I don't know what it is. Pegasus, stop this nonsense. My past means something to me. I'm no longer Pegasus. Can't pronounce that. Why are you acting like this? It's not too late. Return Reshef the Dark Being to its prison. What? Why should I do that? When Reshef gains full power, it could create a wonderful world. Why can you not accept that? He is under the spell of the Dark Being. To complete the resurrection, there is no greater sacrifice on the spirit of a defeated duelist. And Yugi Boy, the only duelist to have beaten me. Oh, I have his power. Oh no, the other. Yeah, long story in a nutshell. Yeah, you just gotta know the lore, but also rewatch my live streams. Long story in a nutshell. But yeah, that's long story short, a shattered, stolen, missing piece of the Millennium Puzzle. Oh no. Therefore, you will lose, and I will sacrifice you to Reshef the Dark Being. He has the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. Come, the preparations have been made. I will duel, and you will taste defeat. There's no choice. You must free Pegasus. Yeah, as cool as it is that I have blue eyes, I can't use... Yeah, and in hindsight, I'm an idiot because I didn't save that, so I want to see if I can rewind that, because I might have just effed up. Yeah, I might have stalled too long. Please let me so I can rewind far enough to eject. No, I probably screwed up. Yeah, I think, oh god, I did screw up. Well, I don't know. Because I didn't save up after doing Kaiba and Mokuba, so, like, I don't know what to do. Trying to find a relatively speaking good card that I can ante up, and worst case scenario, even if I lose, there's Obelisk. Alright, but, I don't Oh, am I allowed to ante up spell cards? Sure, let's do that. Oh god. I can only imagine how BS3 this guy's gonna be like. I don't know, I'm so mad right now, and he has 20k! His HP is 20k and I have less than 5 because our recent fight. That's dumb. Oi. Which is funny because I was watching a YouTube short about the... Well, I'm glad you wasted that on my stop defense. Well, gotta mute the mic. Hey, Ma! Yeah. What's up? Ah. Hit that. Oh, I already ate. I ate like 2 or 3 strips, and I cleaned up the, that what was left of the macaroni and cheese tuna NPC, if you didn't notice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Hi. Love you too. My friends were supposed to chime in and watch my live stream, but I haven't really seen any comments on the live stream or heard anything back from them on the phone, and now I'm really mad because I did not get an opportunity to save without, yeah. So right now I'm kind of in a dangerous spot right now. How many? Oh, that is a bowl. I hate that. Let me change my mic property real quick. Okay, much better. Yeah, I had to mute my mic to talk to somebody, and now I'm embarrassed because he dropped a stupid kill switch spell on me, which sucked, and stole my Lajin, actually. And what's even crazier, he dropped Thousand Eye Restrict, or, yeah. Well, hopefully he doesn't top deck anything. This is actually a very Pegasus-y flavor deck. Oof. Minus the burn spells. Okay, cool. Thank you for dropping Lajin. Throwing Lajin while also throwing 1,000 Eye Restrict. I am a little worried about, instead of attacking, swapping the field, but I kind of need to. Oh, that blows, but at least I know he only has 1 monster in his hand, and it's a 2 tribute monster. It's actually the second Harpy's Feather Duster he dropped on me this game so far. But he wasted it on a stop defense spell card. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, that makes sense because Oculus Hero... Ha! Okay, that's really, really funny. Ow. Actually stretched. Well, I just got a text message from a friend who said they're watching my live stream, but why aren't you commenting on the YouTube channel? Why aren't you commenting on the YouTube live stream? Ah, that's stupid. I hate when they pull swords. I mean, honestly, I'd run swords if it wasn't such an expensive card to use. I think it costs like 300 XP for your deck to use. So dumb. Hate that. Then I got another message. Well, I can't attack, so gotta pray for the best. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. I really pray that Brainwash Pegasus' deck attribute is not all burn spell, because if he burns me to death, I'm gonna be so pissed. Alright, and my nip still in effect. And I'm just gonna set this one in defense mode, pray for the best. What did I draw? We're gonna play a Trap Master to set a trap. I think this is the turn you can attack. Ooh, nice. If I had to guess what Pegasus is hiding, or Soul, Cal, whatever you want to call him, however you pronounce that name. Ah, of course. Well, are you kidding me right now? Another Swords of Failing Light. And see, that's another stupid thing. Most video games will have an AI programming into the game that says, no, you can only have one copy of a card like this, but the game lets the enemies cheat for story progression by saying, no, the enemies can have 3 copies of a card that you're only allowed to run 1 copy of in your deck. So, I mean, it's so ridiculous. I just don't understand that. Oh, Rogue Doll. Well, at least all my monsters are in defense mode. Okay. So, I know he's got Ryukushin. Wait, is Ryu? Well, Ryukushin. It's No, that's not Ryukushin, that's Mangarura. Oh, you SOB. He stole my Kairyushin with 1,000 eyes restrict. Well, I think we just guaranteed lost this game. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, wow. I mean, it really sucks right now, because due to Pegasus crashing into my monster... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hey. Well, typical Pegasus, I'm just gonna delete that because I don't have trap removal. I'm trying to think what would be the best tactic right now. Well, yeah, that... Wow. Well, this sucks. Brainwash Pegasus is now even throwing out weenies at me, and even then, that's too much for my deck to handle. Wow, he even threw in... Wow, wait, what? Really? It's not a fire type monster in this game? Well, I mean, it's Pyro attribute, but it's a Dream class. Okay, that's unusual. Oh, but this is gonna be hilarious. He's gonna totally tribute for... Oh wait, wouldn't his own capture jar veto that? Oh, no, it didn't veto it. Maybe it's because it has the 2 attribute thingy. Oh no, it only denies me dragons. Yeah, now the live stream's kind of like in a weird gridlock system. I guess everything Pegasus is drawing are fiend types, I guess. And unfortunately, can't pull Baby Dragon because, yeah, he's got the Dragon Capture Jar. Oh, dang nabbit, that was... Well, I drew 2 kill spells. Well, this is hysterical because now Pegasus and I are both playing a game of who can top deck what. But like, I don't think I can top deck anything. I think I'm all spent. I might have 1 or 2 ancient lamps in my deck somewhere, but let's see and pray that he doesn't drop a 2K. Oh, wow, I'm at 2,000 life now. Oh, okay. Alright, Ancient Lamp. Yeah, that sucks. That really, truly does, because now I actually can't attack right now, because he dropped... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Well, this has been so annoying. Because he has Torrential Tribute, which means I can't attack him with anything. Seriously, I'm just like... why didn't I properly rewind? That's funny. Alright, what else you got? What's funny is Thousand I restrict. I steal your monster, but I make it stronger. Regular restrict. I steal your monster. You gotta admit that is kind of funny. Alright. Alright, so hopefully I don't get hit with another relinquished, and hopefully I can at least yeah. This is ridiculous. He had 20k. Are you kidding me? It's like one of the weirdest, worst duels of my life. Oh, and I don't even yeah, I can't even do that. Because, well... Yeah, because of that stupid dragon capture jar. I literally can't play Baby Dragon, even in defense mode, because the... Why am I getting another deja vu about the whole this and or that with the torrential tribute? Okay, no, we're lucky. We are so lucky. So it's not... Why? Well, the type attribute, maybe. How are you? See, right there, 3 swords of revealing lights. I'm actually curious what he's holding in his hand right now. Huh. Illusionist, Faceless Mage, Toon, Blue Eyes, and a regular Ryuran. Well... I mean, there's a possibility he might have another red archery girl, or even Toon Mermaid, but I'm just doing it at this point for my own protection, because, yeah, I saw that coming, but honestly, what else could I have done at that point? Maybe I can top deck? No, well, I did top deck, but... I mean, he's more than likely not gonna tribute. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, he's got a fiend type. Okay, might as well switch defense. I literally can't do anything. 20k HP. 20k HP. And I keep getting gridlocked and, oh, that's just insult to injury. Yeah, everything about this whole game is just insult to injury! And the worst part is, if I don't... Oh, Toon Summon Skull, okay, that makes sense. I mean, in all honesty, I had to do that, because if I didn't, he would have just double tributed for, Blue Eyes. Sometimes you think you get a weird update, and then yep. Do I... Wait, what's your attack power? Okay. Yes, I'm aware that my dragons are forever immobilized. And what's even dumber is you can't even tribute them. You can discard them because the game's AI programming. Oh, that's just tacky. That was just tacky. Yeah, it was just tacky. What? Wow. For the first time ever. For the first time ever in my whole entire life of arguably playing any classic video game for Yu-Gi-Oh! In the history of ever with Chef of Destruction, Sacred Cards, I mean, wow. I am just shocked. I am truly flabbergasted that that whole thing happened. I literally got decked out. Oh wait, who had the first turn in that game? Didn't Pegasus have the first turn of the game? Oh, but wait, yeah, because I dropped all three of my Scale Angels to draw and wow. I can't believe that happened. I've never done that before. Wow. I mean, what's my deck holding now? Like, I'm not gonna try and fight Soul Cal Sky or however you say brainwashed Evil Pegasus's name. I'm not, but like actually the card in my trunk, that was my actually gonna just out of curiosity, cause like oh my god. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I did lose the Spellbang Circlelight. Wow. You're flabbergasted, really? Alright. But I didn't realize this video game actually incorporated the you run out of cards in your deck, you lose the game. But I didn't even realize that that's where the game went. Like, card for card, draw for draw. And, like, I guess even if Pegasus did have the first turn, because I kept playing all my draws cards, wow. I have never seen that, and I'm like, I'm running out of gas, and I literally ran out of gas in that game. Wow. So yeah, so I can't run Baby Dragon against Pegasus because why? Because Pegasus has anti-dragon support, which everything about that game really made sense. I mean, aside from the BS3 that is free spell by Swords of Revealing Light, I'm wow. But like wow. So three relinquishes. And what sucks about Thousand Eyes Restrict, it doesn't just steal your monster, it increases its base power by 2. So in this game, actually it might even be by 3. I might have to look that up for how this video game operates because now I'm a little rusty. I think it's by 1,000, but I'm not entirely sure how this game does it. But seriously, wow. Because like I can't believe that happened to me. I decked out. And also Pegasus has like a lot of Harpy's Feather Dusters, and oh yeah, I only have 2 baby dragons. Um as much as I love Flame Swordsman, I have to take Flame Swordsman out because too much of Pegasus's deck when I can't run dragons because Pegasus has anti-dragon support. Well, I set it to type. Maybe I should have set it to attack. I don't know. I wouldn't dare run Maiden of the Moonlight because I don't really remember all the specific fiend types that Pegasus has in his deck. Cards like Fiend Sand aren't really my style. Ugh. I mean, it'd be cool to run Berserk Dragon, but he costs way too much for a tribute monster, especially one that a powerful zombie that can attack all enemy and monsters at once. It powers down at the start of the foe's turn. So, I mean, like, okay, sure, it can attack all three of your opponent's monsters if your opponent had that many, but it keeps getting weaker as the game progresses. So I'm like, And see, this is so lame about because like they make monsters that are supposed to be ritual monsters in the TCG divine monsters in this game, and they cost way too much. I mean, seriously, come on, that's not even funny. Judgment is interesting because Pegasus did run a lot of fiend types, but like I don't think it's something we want to synergize. Wait, what did you just add? Yeah, take that out. Didn't mean to add that, but whoops. I mean, it doesn't really cost anything to have the Egyptian God cards in your deck, but you need 3 monsters to sacrifice to play them. It's really crazy. Like, I'm trying to find a, Oh, yeah, it's lame. Well, he does play Rogue Doll, so I don't think having a Fiend-type sacrifice monster is good. Does he really run Fire? Well, he... Ooh. I could. No? Why not? Wait, what card did I... Oh, that's why. Somehow that got added to the deck earlier by accident. But then again, wouldn't Legendary Fisherman actually be more conventional? I mean, I run Kairyushin to terraform the ocean, and I don't think Pegasus actually runs any electricity monsters. I mean, in hindsight, I think comboing Legendary Fisherman might actually be a good combo piece for this deck, actually, now that I think about it. The only other downside is I can't run Baby Dragons anymore because Pegasus will just neutralize them and paralyze them. I definitely will be keeping at the very least my time. Well, maybe I don't want to run Time Wizard anymore. How many shadow types does he run? Actually, here's what I will do. Make some room, because now let's add... Make some room for weaker monsters by adding weaker monsters so I can add more stronger, heavier hitter monsters. And then the sad part is Pegasus will steal your stuff. I don't know. A card like Fiend's Hand isn't really my style per se, but getting rid of Pegasus's monsters, I don't know, might as well. I mean, yeah. Oh. Well, I actually can't, because I don't have extra copies, so... I don't know if Final... I guess I could run Final Destiny. It's a gamble card, but it's a card worth trying, I guess. Burn spells are too pricey. Monster Reborn, 250 Whoa. Okay. That might work. I don't know. Trying to hold Monster Reborn after killing something big on Pegasus is bored, but the only real kicker is, I don't know. How much room do I still have? Ooh. That is for killing what? Zombies. Pegasus doesn't run zombies. That's Warrior Elimination. Does he really run? No, I don't want that. Do I have Last Day of Witch? He runs a lot of spellcasters. I need to put in Last Day of Witch. Hopefully I have Last Day of Witch. No. That's for machines. He doesn't run machines. He doesn't run insects, earth types, or fish. Shadow spell. Dang. Too much. Wait, is that it? No. Wait. Fiend. No, I think those were dragons. Oh, here it is! An attack spell that is devastating to any kind of magician. It causes all spellcasters. Yes. Okay. So, shit, Pot of Greed costs 150. And unfortunately, decking out can cause us to lose the game, so let's not do that. I have enough room for 40 points. The only question is, what card should I run? Doesn't run zombies. I don't see him run anything like that. No. Excuse me. I don't think that's the right way to go, but I don't know. I mean, swapping out Flame Swordsman for the Legendary Fisherman's weird, but at the same time, Pegasus runs too many water types. At least I hold on to my draw spells and kill spells, but And also in hindsight, now I have way too many spells and trap cards, arguably. Let's take out my Fake Trap and try to find a cheap monster. I was trying to add more chump blockers with the Unhappy Maidens, and, yeah. Let's also take out the Amazonas Archers, and see if we can find one or two more monsters to squeeze in just to have cannon fodder protection. Exodia pieces... I mean, maybe, but I shouldn't. I don't remember. Maybe, let's run Magician of Faith. Let's run... I don't know, let's be cheeky and add Karibo and Multiply. I mean, I know I just said let's add more monsters to the deck, but at the same time, so let's take out that card and, add Multiplies. I've never really done it, but, Really? That is so dumb. It costs 100, really? 100 points to run that? Come on. Let me think. A card like Multiply should not cost 100. All it does is work on one Karibo. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why not? Actually, add both of these, but take out Stop Defense. Oh no. Where'd you go? Stop Defense. Take out all three of them. Oh. So, I don't know. Oh, don't add Bear Trap. Against Pegasus, Bear Trap's a dead card. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying burn spells like he does on me, but it can be kind of clustery, but also I still need more monsters for protection. That's just the real kicker. So I'm also taking out my Karibo. I don't know, let's add this guy in case he tries to go Toon Mermaids and stuff. That's a dark attribute. That is a light attribute, add that. Trying to run Larva Moth would be cool, but... I'll add back one of my Time Wizards just because Stream beats Dark. Maybe not. That's a really cool one that I could add for better support. Can't add any, well... Sure, it's a little on the double-edged side, but why not? So, the hour is 10 after 9, and I could try to fight him, actually, again, I don't know. It's not quite 9:30, so I've only been streaming for an hour and 40. How many games have I played tonight? Just the two? I guess it couldn't hurt to try facing him off one last time. I'll give it like 10 or 15 minutes, but if I deck out again, that's gonna be the most embarrassing thing I've ever gone through. Because, yeah, that was crazy embarrassing. I've never lost like that before in any Yu-Gi-Oh game. I don't think I've ever lost that way in real life in the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. No, I don't think I ever did. Because, like, I don't think anybody's ever run deck destruction or anything like that. I don't know. True story, though. I think I have actually lost to the, true story, I do believe I have actually dueled up against somebody who ran an Exodia deck on 2 or 3 different occasions in my life, and have actually lost to the Exodia deck archetype, but that was a lifetime ago. That was back before... I would say that was actually before a time before they developed XYZ monster cards, actually. Huh. Well, didn't realize that. Can I use that? Sure. Ooh, okay. Damn. Cool. I have no idea how to play because I know Pegasus runs traps. Go right ahead! Steal a monster with no attack points. Oh, that's gross. I don't know if this is the right answer. Let's see if I can make him waste a freaking Harpy's Feather Duster. Really? Oh, you suck! Damn, but Cory Box is way too damn OP and the... Oh, you are just... Chances are that's obviously a trap. Might as well kill his Bakori box, because otherwise the Bakori box is gonna kill me. Ooh, I actually have more attack points than you. Ancient Lamp, boom boom. What's funny is I actually have Kairyushin in my hand right now. Uh-oh. Well, I beat you by type advantage still. What's that? What is that? Oh. Ooh, wait, what? Oh, but he only has Oculus Hero. Okay, I am going to tribute. Or Kairyushin. Ha 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 ha. What you got now, Pegasus? Get away from me, mosquitoes. Yeah, I know. Gonna go for a little bit of a dangerous gamble with Goddess of Whim. You play her, you tribute her, she lets you draw a card. Okay. Oh, okay, that is... yeah, Because, like, I couldn't attack him because he started off the game with one of his 3 copies of Swords of Revealing Light. What's hysterical is I did draw my Monster Reborn, but he didn't even really have anything for me to waste Monster Reborn on. Ironically speaking, though, I could have resurrected his monster, tributed it for my Legendary Fisherman, but where would the value of that have been? So, yeah, I mean... It's not 9:30. I'll take one more crack at this, honestly, because I mean, sure, why not? Because I can't really make my deck, as far as I know, any better than I've already done. I mean, that's truly, honestly, the best I truly believe I can make this deck. Because, yeah, we're gonna save here. If, you know, evil corrupted Pegasus truly, you know, wrecks me, you know, there you go. Because, I mean, seriously, I don't even remember. Does Pegasus run Monster Reborn in this game? Yeah, I got... Yeah. So he takes the first turn. Fine. Yep, and he's already led off with sort of how cheeky. Oh, hey, trap. I mean, not trap, but, you know what? Dark Hole, sneak the board. Then, hopefully, worst case scenario, he has he has Harpy's Feather Duster. Well, okay, turn 1, no attacking with Swords of Revealing Light. I had a feeling he was gonna drop Harpy's Feather Duster, but he did, so there you go. Toon Mermaid, yep. Oh yeah, she's Toon Mermaid, not Red Archer Girl, which means, yeah, we're screwed. Okay, so turn 2, we're gonna Trap Master, make an Acid Trap Hole. Yeah. It's a card. Kinda lame, but oh well. Yeah, still can't attack him. I can almost truly tell that there's... What? Huh. Interesting. Yeah. That Archer Girl is actually really... Oh, seriously? Right after I would have had a free opportunity to attack, and you just have to go and drop a freaking second back-to-back. Wow, that is like the... Oh, that's funny. Well, that worked a little bit. Okay, yay. But no, that is so dumb. Back-to-back Swords of Revealing Light. I mean, seriously, that's not right. That is not right. Okay. Drop Ancient Lamp to drop Lodgen. Pray he doesn't drop, yeah. Toon Mermaid, funny, but... Okay, so... I think that was turn 1 of the reset. I don't know anymore. Gonna go for a dangerous, risky maneuver because... Yeah, I forgot about the Oculus heroes, but... Uh-oh. Ah, crap! Summon Skull again. I'll Toon Summon Skull under this situation. Well, Oh, wow, now I'm free to attack. Except it doesn't really matter, because I'm legally dead. Okay. That is just so cheeky. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Trying to go up against Pegasus is not easy. He has 20k. And what's funny is in that first match where I decked out, I actually got him as low as like 12 something? But dear lord, 20k HP. And all of his minions had 10k, which is even weirder. But, this was a crazy stream. Yeah, I'm getting further and further in Rechef of Destruction, which is nice. I don't actually know. I've never actually beaten the game. And I saw a YouTube video short once that said, here's a fun fact. If you think the bosses in the story are difficult, there's a post-game secret duel arena you can go to where you can face off against Yami Bakura, Yami Yugi, Yami Merrick, and somebody else, and they all have 60,000 life points or 100,000 life points at the start of the game. I'm rusty on that detail, but still. And I'm gonna do a little research on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters number 2, Dark Duel Stories, because I mean that's so weird and so anticlimactic. You beat the main story, which is basically just dueling Pegasus 5 times and defeat him, which I've done in other live streams. But then Ishizu pops up as a secret boss, but Yami Yugi isn't a secret boss or anybody to duel up against, which is kind of weird because Yami Yugi is in Duel Monsters, but not in Duel Monsters 2, which is weird. But thank you to everybody who watches my live stream, live or post recorded. This has been a very interesting Friday night live stream. Uh, Please stay tuned for more live streams and drop a comment on what you saw, how you felt, and yeah, thank you for your time. I'm Rexmon of Rexmon Productions. Stay tuned for more.